Hi everyone, my name is Sima. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my unboxing from everything I got from the Sephora VIB sale. I have been trying to film this video for like 3 days straight and I just like was so tired and just didn't have any energy. So these boxes have just been sitting here, but I'm excited to finally dig into them instead of going to take another nap. The other thing is I like ordered these and it said it would take like around a week to get here, but they were here like 2 or 3 days later. The only weird part, except for this part, this took a little longer. It's the shampoo that I got. If you guys didn't watch that video, I did make a video of me going through my cart and like talking myself out of like 75% of the things that were in there. So instead of spending like $2,000, I spent less than that. So if you haven't seen that and you would like to see what I talked myself out of getting, you can watch that. I'll have it pop up somewhere on the screen. But yeah, so in that video I talked about how I was getting a refill bottle of the shampoo I use, and for some reason that was sent like separately from everything else. I don't know, I think this like came from BC and everything else was within Ontario. I don't really know how like Sephora fulfillment works, but anyways, the other thing is I also ordered my mom a perfume on her request so she could use my discount, and Sephora, and like I paid extra, like an extra $5 for a gift box for that because she wanted it as a gift for someone else, and they like didn't send the gift box. So I messaged them and I was like, hey, can you guys like either send the gift box or like give us the $5 back or like something? And they were like super rude. They were like, you've made too many queries with us, like you've had too many customer service inquiries and we're not gonna help you anymore. And I was like, okay, well, it's not my fault that a couple of times your packages have gone missing when you use your own in-house fulfillment. They use a company called like Fleet Optics, and like anecdotally I'm in like a Facebook makeup group, and Fleet Optics, everyone I know hates them. They are never careful with your packages, they lose them all the time, they put them in weird places where people can steal them, so like people have all these issues with them. Meanwhile, when they send with like Canada Post, it always comes like super smoothly and super normally. So I don't know like what their deal is or why they keep using that and then like blaming the consumer, but I thought it was very rude. Like I've had like 2, maybe 3, I think I've had 3 packages go missing, and it's like, that's not on me. That's on you guys. Like choose better shipping fulfillment companies. Like I've never had this happen to me. Like frankly, like talk shit on Amazon all you want. I've never had like a package go missing. I've had packages get lost in transit and then they can also check that because they can also see that I never got it, but I've never had a package like say it was delivered and then not actually receive it. So like, I don't know, it's like take responsibility for yourselves. Anyways, that was the whole thing. The other thing that like pissed me off too wasn't even about the box or like I'm not gonna help you. They literally were like, in the future you should go shop in our stores to like prevent issues from this occurring. And I was like, I don't know if anyone like informed Sephora, but there's a pandemic going on. I cannot go shop in stores. Anyways, first world problems, but it was just like super rude to me, and it just like further pushed me towards the path of like, we need to like abolish Sephora. Like big Sephora needs to die. One, because they're rude as shit. Their customer service sucks. Their rewards program is terrible. Like Rouge has gotten like steadily worse in the couple of years that I've been Rouge. They keep like taking perks away instead of giving you more, and there's really no reason to be Rouge. Like frankly, like there are no actual, like the extra like 5% that you get from being a Rouge versus a VIB, like saving the money that you would save from not getting to Rouge is more than the 5%. Frankly, unless you like are a rich person who spends like $15,000 at Sephora every year, maybe. But like frankly, like if I had other options, I would take them. Like I have been begging Ulta to come to Canada for years, and they keep saying they're gonna do it, and it keeps getting pushed back, and it seemed like they were actually about to do it because they were hiring and then the pandemic happened. So I don't know what's going on with Ulta, but I'm begging them to come to Canada and give like Sephora like a real serious competitor, because Shoppers Drug Mart is like trying, bless them, but they're not really succeeding yet. Maybe they'll get there, but they haven't yet. Anyways, I've talked so much. We're gonna dive into these. I haven't even opened these boxes. Like I have scissors. I'm gonna rip them open now. But yeah, okay, so let's just do this one first because I know it's the shampoo. Watch there be something missing in these ones and then I can't even tell them because they're just gonna be like, well, what if you tried having less problems? Insane to me that a company that makes that much money can have customer service that is that abhorrent. Anyways, this is so bizarre. Also, I'm gonna like, for everything that I can like actually like first impression try on in this video, I'm going to do that. I just can't do it with the shampoo, obviously, but yeah, so this is the way detox shampoo. It has all instructions on the back. It says, pour into clean bottle, replace cap to maintain freshness. Congrats, you just helped save the planet. Thank you, Way. That's very kind. Yeah, so it's just like a bottle of their detox shampoo that I am a big fan of. It's very large. I feel like I'm gonna have shampoo for like 2 years at least. We'll see. But yeah, it's shampoo. There's nothing to really say about it. I can't demo it for you, but I have used this product before and I really like it. I think it does a really good job of cleaning your hair, especially if you use a lot of products. It's really good with like getting rid of buildup. It has apple cider vinegar and some other stuff in it. That was like the big thing. Like obviously like you can just like use the apple cider vinegar in your hair, but it has other stuff too. I just find it very like good at cleaning my hair, but not like stripping it and making it super dry. So that's what I like about it. Okay, let's dive into the big boy with all the super goodies. So here's my slip with all the shit I got. Let's make sure everything's in here. I'm supposed to have 9 things in here and then 2 samples. So we'll see. Okay, so the first thing in here, in this nice like little mesh thing, is the Foreo. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so stoked to try this. I'm obviously not gonna do this right now because I don't know how I would even configure, like this, it has battery, you charge it and then you don't have to charge it again for like 100 years. But, so I don't need it to be plugged in anywhere, but I don't have water, I don't have like doing skincare here would be really messy, and trying to configure a camera setup in my bathroom would be even worse. So we're not gonna do that. But look at her, she's so beautiful. I know that's not the point, I know she's like $1 billion, but oh, she's so pretty. I'm so excited to use her. Look how big she is. I was like, I really, like like the Foreo minis are like this big, and they are always in the Sephora checkouts and they're like $30, and I'm always like, should I get a mini? And I was like, they're too little. Like I feel like they would just be really irritating to use, but this is like such a good size. And it's so pretty. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm yelling about a face tool. So my friend Elaine, if you're watching this, fuck you. She roasted the shit out of me for ordering this. And then she kept calling it like, I'm sorry, if you're not of age, please turn away. If you're like fasting for Ramadan, turn away. If you in any way don't want to hear about sex things, turn away. But she like called it a vibrator, and that hurt my feelings, you guys. That like really, I was like, no, it's not. Don't let her hear you. She's innocent. Oh my God, no. It's different. I don't know what you people are doing in your homes, and I respect you and I want you to like encourage you to keep having fun, but like don't put that on me. Like have fun, but just don't involve my like innocent skincare tools into your shit, please. Thank you. Humble request. Okay, moving on to other things I can't really use, like in this video. These are my Shiseido facial cottons. They are so squishy, they are so soft. I'm very, very excited to use them. There's not a whole lot I can use in this video, huh? I feel like usually I go ham on like Sephora like makeup for the VIB sales, but I feel like I was very smart this time and very tame. Let's just get everything I can't use in the video out of the way, and then we'll just focus on the stuff I can use. This is the brush cleaner from Cinema Secrets. Professional grade, allegedly. I don't know what that means, but as a little container, I guess you pour some in this like tin, and then you like swirl your brushes in it probably, and then you probably wipe them off on like paper towel or like a regular towel or something. This is the bottle. It's like honestly a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be, considering it was $8 before the discount. And this is like the jumbo size. Like they have a smaller size and a jumbo size, and this was like the jumbo size. And like, I don't know about you guys, but when I hear jumbo, like I expect like very large. Like I don't then think to check the milliliters of something, because I'm like, okay, it's jumbo, right? Like it's huge. Like when I think jumbo, I think of like the Way shampoo, like that's jumbo. This is like a normal sized bottle of brush cleaner, I feel like. It's not small, but it's like very average. Like it's definitely, I would not describe this as jumbo. Oops. Anyways, it is allegedly like for pros though. On the back it says, start cleaning your tools like a pro with Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner and the bonus of our cleansing tin for easy. The tin is a fucking bonus, are you kidding me? For easy cleanup. Stubborn dried on makeup melts away and brushes dry in a flash without a drop of water. The new larger tin design. Oh, I guess if you don't have to use water, that is a pro. So my other brush cleaners, like I have to like get into the sink and like use a shit ton of water with them. So if I don't have to use any water, that's a pro, but I'm also like, I feel like I'd go through it so much faster if it's not like kind of like soap, you know? I don't know, I guess I'll try it and I'll see what I think of it. Stubborn dried on makeup melts away and brushes dry in a flash without a drop of water. The new larger tin design is perfect for our dipping method for deep cleaning, and the twist top lid fits tight to avoid spills on the job. May stain light or white brushes. Do not dip brush more than halfway. Oversaturate or soak. Cinema Secrets not responsible for damage to brushes, furniture surfaces, or clothing. Use caution, not for use on skin. Caution, flammable. Keep away from open flame. Do not swallow. If swallowed, do not induce vomiting. Seek medical attention. Immediately avoid contact with skin or eyes. Keep out of reach of children. That explains why you had to ship it ground. This shit's flammable as hell. I just thought this was like really liquid soap. What is in this? I'm a little bit afraid of her now, I think. Okay, well, Cinema Secrets, you're a girl boss. I will give you that. It's a lot of money for a very flammable soap, but if she works, then she works, I guess. Okay, next thing that I'm not gonna use in this video is my full size of the KP Bump Eraser from First Aid Beauty. Love this shit. Yeah, there's 2 of them in here, but this is the full size. See, this is a deal. This is already like jumbo size, and then you have 2 of them for like a really, really good price, frankly. Like this is a deal. I love her. She's beautiful. Anyways, yeah, so the back just says KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub with 10% AHAs. Get smooth skin on the double with 2 full-size KP Bump Eraser Body Scrubs. The fast-acting resurfacing, I can't speak. This fast-acting resurfacing body treatment contains chemical and physical exfoliants that work together to deliver the benefits of a chemical peel and I cannot speak today. I can't say this word. And microdermabrasion at once. At a combined level of 10%, glycolic and lactic acids help loosen skin's top layer and decongest pores, while pumice microcrystals slough away dead skin. Contains how do people read these words? Holy crap. Contains bisabolol and colloidal oatmeal to help soothe skin. This hard-working exfoliator helps improve skin's texture and smooths away bumps, roughness, and stubborn, scaly areas. Blah, blah, blah. I already know how to use this. And yeah, you have to put on sunscreen because it has AHAs make your skin more sensitive. So like if you are using AHAs, put on sunscreen afterwards. You will burn easier. Dermatologist tested, no artificial fragrance, safe for sensitive skin, blah, blah, blah. Really like the chickens on the front. It's very cute. Oh, is it because your skin before using this gets all like bumpy like a chicken? That's cute. Anyways, love this shit. First Aid Beauty as a whole is like a really good company. Like I've never used a First Aid Beauty product and been like, this is not a banger. Like they're all hits. They don't have, like I've never tried one and been like, this is a miss for me. Like they're all so good. I don't actually know why it took me like 10 years to film this video because I don't actually have to try on most of the products. It's not taking that long. I thought I was gonna like need way more time, but it's like not that bad. Okay, anyway, so here are my 2 samples. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Miracle Working Moisturizer instantly turns around dull, tired skin. 100% of users agree their tired, dull looking skin was instantly transformed. That's cool. The other thing is I got 2 Charlotte Tilbury samples. I got this one and then I got the Hollywood Flawless Filter, which is the one I really wanted to try because everybody loves that, but it's so expensive. There's no way I would ever get it without trying a sample. So I really want to try the Hollywood Flawless Filter and they didn't send me that sample, which is fine. Like they always say that they'll send you the samples you request, but if they don't have them, they'll replace it with something else. But I'm just like, that's the one I was really stoked for and I was kind of hoping to use it as like a primer in this video. But anyway, instead they sent me the Bare Minerals lipstick sample. That's actually the one thing I hate getting sample sizes of is lipsticks because I find these little like pop things like impossible to use. Like they're so messy and like I don't want them. And I have lipsticks. Like send me any other sample but like lipstick samples. I just never use them. They just rot somewhere in my drawers. But cool samples. Maybe I guess I'll try to use this lipstick in whatever look I'm gonna do. All right, we're finally getting to the interesting stuff. Actually, no, we have one more not makeup item, but this is interesting. So this is a Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. Very stoked for her. Actually, we'll probably put her on just to see how she performs under makeup. That's the other reason I've been taking forever to film this video. Every time I got the energy to film, it was like late at night and I was like, I wanna try this on and I don't wanna put it on and then just like take it off, right? Because it's like a pretty expensive sunscreen. I wanna actually go into the sun and like have it do its sunscreen thing. I will say I really like this box. It's like that cardboard that feels like it's definitely like recycled cardboard already, but it feels like very like sturdy. It's not like it doesn't feel flimsy in the way a lot of like I feel like cardboard packaging does. Anyways, I'm just talking shit. It's just packaging. I'm gonna like recycle it afterwards. Anyways, but here she is. She's so pretty. I just like really like the holographic like writing on it and just the Supergoop's branding is like really good. I will tell them. Like I've had my eye on this sunscreen for like years and I finally was like I'm gonna get it. So we're gonna put her on under my primer. We're gonna try her. I'm gonna do a full face. It's just the stuff that's not from the haul. I'm just gonna probably do off camera and save everybody some time because nobody cares. But I will list everything that's on my face in the description below. Okay, what else? Marc Jacobs. This is the eyeliner that I finally bought the bullet on. I was very stoked to get. Look at her. She's so pretty. I love her. Oh my god. Okay, so I was watching a Jackie Aina video. Also, shout out to Jackie Aina. She also got, you know, in my last video where I was talking about stuff I didn't want to get for my cart, she also got a bunch of the Freck products, including the freaking the cheek dewy drops thing that I was like, this is so cute. The packaging was adorable and I just made myself put it back because I was like, I don't use cream products enough, and also it's like a lot of money for something I don't have any reviews on. She also got it because it was cute. So like me and Jackie Aina, we like get each other, but also Jackie Aina's in like several different tax brackets than I am. So like she can make those decisions. I cannot. Watching her video was so fun though. But anyways, she said that she thinks Marc Jacobs, or like there was rumors that Marc Jacobs is going out of, like they're leaving, and I was gonna say they're going out of business. They're not going out of business, it's Marc Jacobs, he's fine. That they're like leaving the beauty space because apparently all of their products are like super discounted. Now I'm like really stressed because I love these. If they stop selling them, I'm gonna be really sad. Like right, yeah, they're on discount now, but if they're getting rid of them, I'm gonna be really like devastated. Like this is really the only product I have by Marc Jacobs that I would like be like really sad if they got rid of. Like I've heard people love the bronzers, but I've never tried the bronzers. And like the mascara that everybody raved about was like fine. There's nothing to like write home about. Certainly nothing to pay as much money as I paid for it for. And like the palettes are like nice, but I don't think they're like revolutionary. But this shit, like I don't know one person who's used this and not been like, this is the best like pencil mascara or pencil eyeliner that I've ever used. So I'm gonna be really sad if they are leaving the beauty space. But I now have this. I'm very excited to try her because I like all the other colors I've used, and she's so creamy and she goes on so well and she like lasts forever. She like, does not budge from your waterline. Very exciting. And then the last two things in my box are both KVE products. Look at that. I'm gonna move the box out of the way. So the first one is the Everlasting Blush in Poppy. Very excited to try her. Oh, she's so, oh my god. Wait. First of all, I love the packaging on these blushes. Like say what you want about KVD and the person that founded KVD, but the packaging has always been so good, so pretty. Oh my god, this blush is so pretty. I thought this was gonna be way more red though. It's like, I don't know how like red it's gonna come across on camera, but it's definitely a lot more like like a deeper, like it's got a lot more like orangey tones in real life, which makes sense because it is called Poppy. But I kind of really want the color red blush, just for shits, you know, just to see how it would look on me. But oh my god, this is so pretty. I'm so excited to try her. Yeah, it's way more like pinky orange in real life. Oh, but I'm so excited. I'm so pretty. This is so pretty. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Okay. Sima, be cool, be calm. And then these are the Technicolor crayon sets. I don't know how well this is gonna combine with this and like everything else that's going on, but I'll find a way to like incorporate them. I might look a little bit nuts, but I will test them for you. So you just rip it open. It's one of those things that has like just like a Ziploc bag. So a lot of the KVD products that are like one batch, like experimental stuff, comes in this like this kind of packaging. I've gotten them before when I used to like buy all of her like experimental releases before I stopped like purchasing from her because she was like doing things I did not agree with. When she would do these like capsule collections, I would try to get every single one. Anyway, so yeah, this is the KVD Crushes set in electric blue, bubblegum, and wild orange. Electric blue says not for lips, and then bubblegum and wild orange say not for eyes. I'm gonna use all three for all three, frankly. Maybe I won't use the blue on the lips just because I feel like it's not gonna be very good blue on my lips. But the reason why I think the pink and the orange are not technically eye safe is because they have pigments in them that are approved in the EU, but they're not approved by the FDA for eye use. So they put those warnings on them, but the FDA is also like super behind like the EU in terms of like cosmetic regulations. So I feel totally safe putting these on my eyes. The reason is they probably stain, and the FDA like considers like staining your eyes the same as like damaging them, and I don't. So I'm okay with these staining my eyes, and I probably am more likely to lean towards putting these on my eyes combined with this, because I feel like that would be less crazy than putting this on my cheeks and then putting this on my eyeballs. But maybe I'll use all three, I don't know. And then I don't know if I'm gonna use these also on my lips or use one of these on my lips. I don't know. But cool, so those are my products. I'm gonna go off camera, put on my primer. No, actually, I'm gonna put my sunscreen on right now. And then I'm gonna go off camera and do my base, and then I'll come back. Okay, so let's open her up. How much do I need? As a little like thing, you just pull it off. Apply generously 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply at least every 2 hours or 40 minutes after swimming or sweating. Reapply immediately after towel drying. It doesn't really say how much to use. It says generously, so. Oh, that's really generous. Oh, it's like transparent, which is really interesting. I feel like that's probably why there's no white cast. I feel like most sunscreens I use have like, they're white, and so they look very white under your skin. Oh, but it smells like sunscreen. Sunscreen is like a very, I don't know if other people are like this, but the scent of sunscreen is so like familiar, but it like really like immediately takes me back to being a child. I don't know what generously is on this, you know, like I feel like it's going on generously, but it feels very like silicone-y for me. So I don't know, what is generous for this sunscreen? But it feels really, really nice. Put some on my forehead. This is more than I would put on like of a primer, but I think that's kind of the point, right? They said generously, so I'm trying to be generous. But also I don't want to be too generous because it's an expensive sunscreen. But that's the other thing is I feel like I buy expensive products and then I don't use them enough because I'm like, oh, well, it costs a lot. I don't want to go through it too quickly, and then I just don't go through it at all. It's like the thing with people who have like really expensive like China like dishes and they never use them. And it's like, okay, but what's the point of having these expensive dishes that just rot? You know, if you're only going to use them for like the most special occasions because they're so fancy and they're so expensive, it's like, okay, you're never going to use them. So I'm trying to have this philosophy of like, it doesn't matter how much you paid for something. You can just put it on and then take it off like 10 minutes later, who cares? It's all like replaceable makeup and like products that are gonna go bad anyway, so might as well. Okay, this feels generous to me. I don't know, should I put on more? The other thing is I don't want to put too much because I know these things can pill, but I just don't know what generous means. I wish they had told me, like apply like a, I don't know, a quarter-sized amount for your whole face or something. That would be more helpful to me, but that feels generous. This honestly feels like a more liquid version of like, if you've ever tried like a silicone primer, like a Smashbox primer or like the Maybelline, is it Baby Skin? Is that what it's called? That primer. This is the transparent see-through primers. It feels exactly like that, but it smells like sunscreen, and it, I guess, has sunscreen like ingredients and properties, but that's how it feels. It like does not give you the weird greasy feeling of sunscreen, which I love because it's like I hate that. It's why I would never, like I never put on sunscreen. I hated the way it felt on me. So if this works, I don't know. I need to do more research, but I've heard SPF, like Supergoop's one of those companies that actually like their sunscreen works as well as it says, they say it does. Like I know a bunch of other like more expensive sunscreen companies or like skincare companies that like sunscreen or SPF products got like super called out because people did like independent tests and it turned out that like their SPF claims were not like factual. And their products didn't have as much SPF as they were saying. But I've never heard anything like that about Supergoop. And so if this actually is like sunscreen and the amount I put is the adequate amount to actually get like SPF 40 protection all day, dude, I think it's a winner. But we'll see how makeup goes on top of it. So I'm gonna leave. I will come back with like my whole base done and then we'll dive into everything else. Cool. Hi gang, I'm back. I need to speed run this last little bit of video because while I was putting my base on, I was talking to my roommate and she told me she's actually been playing Hades all afternoon and I thought she hadn't started yet. And I really want to go watch her play that because I want to live vicariously through her because I don't have a Switch. And she told me that she ran to Thanatos again as Zagreus and he was just like asking Zagreus what they were to each other and I just like, they're so cute, you guys. I'm like, I love them. I love Thanatos so much. He's so, I just love like a broody, sad boy who just like really wants someone to love him. It just makes me so emotional. He's the god of death. And yet he's so baby. I love him. Okay, sorry, I'm like so off topic. Okay, let's just do this. Speed run, quick. I put everything on my base except for my blush. I put my highlighter on already, which is weird. I don't usually do highlight before blush, but we'll see how it goes. So anyways, I'm gonna grab this poppy shade, just swirl this brush in, get it, ooh, get it nice and saturated, tap off some excess, and then just like, oh, I love her. Oh, that's so scary. I would never ever, if I wasn't like forcing myself out of my comfort zone, I would never do this. It's like, it has potential to go super clown, super quick. Like in fact, I might have already done that. Oh, but that's so freaking pretty. Holy shit, you just drag it up and then you like drag it like all across your face and like make it like a whole like intentional thing though. It's like so pretty. What the fuck? What have I been doing my whole life not wearing these insane colors? Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. See, everybody would be like, you look like a clown. You know what? Yeah, I do, but I look like a hot clown. You know, like I'm a clown that's ready to fucking party. It's so fun. Oh, I just want to like, I want to cover myself in this. I want to look like I have gotten the weirdest sunburn of all time. Oh, I love this. I'm like going way too ham. Like this is too much, but oh, I love her. Oh, she makes me so happy. Like I keep putting more on, even though like my first dip was too much. I'm already like, I need more. I need more of her. Oh, I'm in love. Oh, she's so beautiful. Guys, I have feelings for this blush. I really do. This is what I want my blush to look like at all times. I just want to look like you. Put me like right up against the sun and she had her way with only my cheeks. Oh, I just feel like it's like very, like I'm a nymph. I'm the goddess Aphrodite kind of energy, you know? I'm just a very, I think I went too low on this side, but I think this application on this side looks so good. Like this side of my face, beautiful, stunning, show-stopping, never been done before. Oh, I love her. Okay. One sec, please hold while I set this. I literally look sunburned and I don't care. That's so fun. I think my next move has to be these guys. Let's swatch them. So this is the orange one. It's called Wild Orange, which is very fitting. That's very bright, very neon. I don't know how precise of an application you can get with these because they're like rounded tips, but still. This pink one is called Bubblegum. Again, these names are very fitting for the shades that they are. Like that is in fact Bubblegum Pink. And then this blue one is, again, fittingly called Electric Blue. Very fun, very fresh. Anyways, okay, those are my shades. I'm trying to think what would not look crazy with how, I think everything's gonna look a little bit insane just because of how bright the blush is. But I'm not gonna put primer on because this is not a full look. 1, 2, these are already so like slippy and greasy that I don't actually think a primer would help them. They're not like powders, right? So they're just like inherently greasy products, I think. But they seem to be like setting down kind of powdery, although it still has transfer. I feel like I could almost like blend this out a little bit and turn it into an eyeshadow. But I think for now, I almost want to like, I don't know how this would work, to be honest. Can I mix these? Because if I put pink down, right? And then I put some of the orange and mix those together, that might make a really pretty color to put. If I mix these together, they make this really pretty shade. I don't think this is the intended purpose. Like I think you're just supposed to go on and draw on with them. Like again, this is not showing up because this is not the intended use of these products, but I really do like these two mixed together for like a really faint like wash of color that actually matches that blush really well. You can also just like take the blush and go in on your eyes, but I just want to try these out for that purpose. Like say I mix them together and then I'm grabbing it with my finger and it makes this really nice like pinky orange. That is kind of exactly what I want for the eyes. It's just like a very faint like wash of color, but that's all I really want is a little bit of color. So just so there's like a little bit of color there, you know? And then at least hopefully now if I go in and draw lines directly with the products, it's not gonna look as insane. I do think these would be very difficult to do like a precise eyeliner with, but if I try to do like a thick line, which is kind of what I'm planning on doing right now, I think it's fine. Let's do pink. Let's just do pink. Okay, one sec. Don't tug your eye like this. It's really bad. I am just not a good role model. Don't do this. Like, seriously, do not do this. Yeah, these are allegedly not safe for eye use. Don't put them on your eyes, but also how fun. Yeah, like these are too thick to get any sort of like precise application, but if you just want like a pop of insane color, they're very fun. Again, not something I would have ever bought at the full price. But I think for the sale price, they're worth it. They're very fun. What do I do the orange like on as a layer, like right on top of that, even higher up? I'm just doing like an art experiment on my eyes at this point. Can you see that? I don't know if you can, but that's okay. I definitely look like I'm doing some sort of like editorial art project or something. This is not a casual look or like a going to town look. I just wanna, I kind of want to do the blue now. Should I do the blue? Should I do the blue? I'm gonna do the blue. Why not? My mirror is really dirty and I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. So like this side I think looks like better applied than this side, and at least on the blue, but that's okay. And then I take some of the orange and just like reapply it. Although the orange and the blue mixing is turning into this kind of ugly green color, so like don't mix those. But the pink and the orange mixed into a very pretty color. I didn't even need to put on that base wash of color. I just kind of wanted to see if it would work. This is a weird look. Again, it's not, I don't think, a look I would maybe do again, but it was fun. It was just weird and it was easy. So anyways, now we're gonna take this bad boy, the Marc Jacobs highliner in the color Blacker. And I think I'm just gonna do some on my waterline and maybe some on my upper lash line. I don't know, we'll see. Again, do not tug your eye like this. This is a bad thing. Do not tug on your eyeball in this manner. It's not good. Okay. Oh, this is, I know I've said this before. These are so insanely creamy and so insanely easy to use. Like, holy shit. I wasn't even trying to wing this one out. It just like, it slid so effortlessly that I was like, oh, I guess we're doing a wing. Hi, it's me. I look insane, but kind of cool. Like insane in like a cool way. Like in the way that Hollywood like glamorizes mental illness, I look like that. And not in like the actual reality of like mental illness like sucks and you struggle a lot. None of this is even. I can't see anything. I'm not wearing my glasses. My mirror is dirty. It's a bad time, but I also kind of feel cool and like artistic and unhinged. So make of that what you will. See, all these makeup products, bangers. I like all of them. I don't regret any of this. These are insanely weird. I feel like I need to experiment with them more. Should I put some on my lips? Or should I like crack this bad boy open? Actually, no, I don't think any of these would look good. So actually I'm gonna, I think, put on these together again and see how that looks. And then I can tell you if I think they work for like lips and face, or like lips and eyes and face the way it tells you they should. These are really oily. I don't think they would last long on your lips at all, but if you look like creamy, like satiny lipsticks, I think they feel the same. This is not a color I would ever wear on its own as a lipstick. It's just like way too like, it has too much of a blue undertone. I feel like it makes me look not good. But if it's orange on top. I was like lip brush, I'm just gonna kind of like pat it over to like absorb some of that shine and make it kind of like mesh better. Just tone it down a little. Again, still very neon, still not like, I don't think a color I would ordinarily choose for myself, but I'm not unhappy. Again, this looks insane, but not bad. Like, the products are good. I don't know if the way I utilize them is my favorite. I think I look a little bit nuts. But I think sometimes you have to do that. Like I've said this before, I think sometimes it's good to just like make yourself look like you are not thinking rationally. I think that's it. I should put mascara on one sec. I'll be back. I'll put mascara on and I'll set this down and I'll be back to see my outro. Hi, I'm back. While I wait for my setting spray to dry, I'm gonna give you some other things I noticed when I went to like look in the nice mirror in the bathroom and put on the rest of my stuff. It definitely has creased a little bit, like right in my crease, obviously. But I also noticed when I was trying to take it off my hand, like where I swatched it, it was like really, it's like I had to scrub at it with like makeup remover. So I do think once you let it dry, it's pretty smudge proof. I just didn't do that. So I think if you're gonna put it on, like maybe like wait a few seconds for it to dry down before you like shut your eyes. And also I think maybe primer actually would, like eye primer might help with the creasing in the crease area, like where your eyelid folds. I'm also curious to see if I could like grab like a brush. Maybe I'll do that with this like lip brush I have, but I'm curious if you could like grab some on a brush and then do like more precise lines. It seems like you kind of can, but I also like, I feel like a lot of the pigmentation is lost when you try to do that. Like maybe I have to try a different brush, but I don't think the pigmentation stays as good. Like it's not as vibrant, but it's just very hard with the way this is shaped to do precise application. But if you're not using it for that, it's good. With the products on my face, I really, like, they were all like hits. Nothing like, this feels really great. If it actually like does do its shit in the sun, like my makeup, like my base doesn't look any different than it normally does. Maybe not as good, but that's because I put it on very quickly, but the actual like quality of my base looks the same. So this hasn't done anything. So it actually does give you the sun protection it claims. Really, really good. I don't know if I raved enough about this. It's like so pretty. I'm obsessed with this. And like the more it's on my face, the more I'm like, yeah, I look very blushed, but in a really fun way. So like love this, really support this. I already knew this was gonna be a hit. It's beautiful. It's even better than I expected. Like, I don't know why it took me so long to finally get the black. Like I'm really worried if they actually are going out of business. I kind of want to buy like a second one just to like be safe. And these like, they were like not, you know, like flawless easy hits, but I also was not expecting them to be. Like I got them knowing they were a product I'm unfamiliar with how to use, and there'd probably be like a lot of a learning curve with this, and they probably would not look good the first couple of times I tried them, just until I figure out like what works with them, what doesn't. But I think the concept is really cool. I think the pigmentation is really cool. I think the colors are really fun. I think they have a lot of potential to be fun. And like, again, I would not have bought these full price, but I think on sale plus 20% off, they were like a really good deal, and I'm very excited to try them. So I want to go upstairs and play Hades. So with that being said, tell me what you guys got at the VIB sale. I would love to hear it. Please put a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, if you give it a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. If you want to follow me on other social media platforms, you can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. And if you want to hang out with me, please hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Wednesday, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!